Yo, yeah. Hey. Soon as you come over, it's over. I'ma lay you down right on my sofa. You drinking mimosas and mimosas and mimosas and mimosas. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. You want the mimosas and Hennessy. You love that OJ mixed with champagne. Make you feel a vibe you can't explain. She fuck with the mimosas.
What's up, fellow Beauty Kameleons, aka my Cam fam? Welcome back to my channel. It's Kiara Key, or the Beauty Kameleon. Today, I am recording my first episode of Mask and Mimosas. Basically, for this segment, I will be doing a review on one mask per episode and sipping some mimosa while having some girl talk with you guys. I also plan to have guests, guys, girls, come in and we'll just talk about anything and everything under the sun. So my whole idea around Mask and Mimosas is inspired by YouTubers and how they deliver their story times or tea talks or whatever they want to call them. I decided to just put a little twist on it because they say drunk thoughts are... what did they say? I don't know what they say, but they say something like drunkenness brings out sober thoughts. Granted, I am probably one of the most transparent people you will get to meet over the course of these Mask and Mimosas talks. So it doesn't even really take me to be drunk, to be honest with people. I'm very confrontational, I'm very open, I'm very honest with how I feel. And just because I'm super transparent doesn't mean that on future episodes when I have guests that they are naturally super transparent. So that's what the liquor is for, to bring out those sober thoughts. So some of the topics that I plan to discuss on these episodes will be things like love and relationships. We all love to talk about love and relationships. So I'll tell you guys about my past, my current, how I'm planning my future, things like that. Some other things I plan to talk about are trials and tribulations, struggles that I've had to endure and overcome. I'll also talk about family, I'll talk about friends, I'll talk about pretty much whatever there is that comes to mind. I'm going to use this segment as a way to connect with you guys a little bit more. So that means I'm going to be doing a lot more interacting on my social media accounts to figure out what you guys want to hear me talk about. So today's Mask and Mimosas episode will be all about me. Pretty much going to give you guys fun facts about me. But first, I'm going to pour myself a glass and then I'm going to pick one of these masks so that while I'm talking, it's doing its thing, activating, whatever. And then I'm going to wash it off and give my honest review. Because I'll be honest, right? Because I'll have good old spumante in my system. I'm not shaking this up. We ain't in a club popping bottles. It did it anyway. It didn't spill a lot, but okay. Now I smell like champagne. BRB. I am really full in today. These suds are really messing me up. Okay, let's try this again. I'm scared to pour any more in here. Now, I have learned that you can pretty much use whatever juice you want to use for mimosas. Today, I saw this pineapple mango with lime. And I was like, that might be good. So that's what I got. I'm not really a drinker, So when I do drink, the drink has to be tasty. I can't even put this back. They do all this popping shit, and you can't even close it back. Who are they expecting to drink all of this in one setting? If I bought this for myself, which I did they really think? Do they think people by themselves drink this? Why don't they make champagne tops that go back on? I'm just thoroughly confused. And I'm still trying. Not happening! Okay. I just don't want to knock this over because clearly I'm a klutz. Floor it is. Cheers. Sheesh, that's good. Refreshing. So the mask that I'll be using for at least 6 episodes, because there's 3 in each, are from Spa-scriptions. I got these from Walmart. They were maybe $7 each. I like these because they're really cute. They're cute. I'll show you that one and that one. And then they come with like a little applicator. So for today, I'm going to do the gold one. That one. The gold Spa-scriptions mask. Here's the description. It's a luxurious anti-aging skin treatment. It's infused with gold extract that is known to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles by firming and toning the skin. Okay. In addition, it offers intense hydration to revitalize, smooth, and soften your skin. Pamper yourself with the luxury of gold for a flawless, luminous, and radiant looking complexion. I picked this one more so because it's winter time right now. And in the winter, my face gets really, really dry, especially around what I call my problem areas. My problem areas are in my nose creases and right here. And I just have a lot of peeling that happens here. It's here. For the most part, my skin's been doing pretty well. I haven't had really like bad acne since high school, so yeah. Okay. It feels really good. It feels like a really, really light gel. Granted, it is gel, but it's not thick. Not thick at all. Not heavy. My face does feel wet, but that makes sense because it's gel. I'm a firm believer that your neck is a part of your face, so I'm just gonna take a little bit, put on my neck too. All right, mask is on. Start my 15-minute timer, and let's talk. Okay, so I just pulled up a few questionnaires on Google to pretty much guide this segment. First question is, what's your name? My full name is Kiera Elise McClellan. You can call me Key, Kiki, the Beauty Kameleon. Nobody really calls me that. Some people call me Low Key. A few of my friends call me Keyski. I am 27. My birthday is July 5th. And I was born in 1992, obviously, if you know how to do math. Team Cancer. Well, I have a mother and a father, obviously. I am the only child of my mom, and my dad has 3 girls. I have an older sister on his side and a younger sister. So I'm a middle child on my dad's side, and I'm the only child on my mom's side. I was raised by my mom, so I was raised as an only child, but I do know who my sisters are. I'm not super close to them because we were all raised in separate households, and yeah, probably more factors as well, but I can get into that on another story time about my family because my family's crazy. Do I have a pet? Yes, I do. I'm surprised he's not in here because he's always around me. He has attachment issues, so let me go get him. You know what? I'm gonna just call him. He'll come. Cairo. So while he's doing that, I'll continue. Oh, there he is. Come here, baby. The people want to see you. I have had him in a few videos of me doing my hair and stuff, but I haven't introduced you guys to him. This is King Cairo. You can follow him at King Cairo the Cat on Instagram. He'll be 3 in June, but it's not about him today. So, say bye to the people. My favorite color is purple. Favorite food is seafood. What schools did you attend? Middle school, I attended a awesome private school called the Lotus Academy. That school is located in Germantown, Philadelphia. And then for high school, I went to George Washington Carver's High School for Engineering and Science. That was in the heart of North Philly. And then for college, undergrad, I went to Penn State, main campus. Penn State, Maine, Happy Valley, yes, University Park, that's where I was at. No branch, and then transfer, no, none of that. I went straight to the main campus. Got my degree in Human Development and Family Studies. Well, then I went on to get my master's degree. I attended the University of Southern California online. They have an awesome online platform. It was perfect for me. I didn't really want to be in a classroom. I didn't want to have to go to a classroom every day. I'm kind of lazy. That's just what it is. I didn't want to have to get up and go to a campus or university, but I also wanted a top-notch education. So, University of Southern California, one of the top schools in the country, and they offered an amazing, expensive online program for social work. So, as of August 2019, I officially am a master of social work. Yes, I have my MSW, and I'm so proud of it. I'm very proud of it. It has opened a few doors for me as far as the jobs that I'm able to work now. And I just feel that much closer to my ultimate career goals. Which leads me, I guess, this isn't on the list, but I might as well talk about what I want to do with my life. I ultimately want to be a marriage and family therapist. And I say marriage and family because I feel like a lot of the problems that people have and they go through, it starts with the home. It starts in the home. It starts with how your parents are raising you, the life lessons they're instilling in you, the values they're instilling in you, the way they interact with each other or outsiders is teaching you how to be. So families is really what I want to focus on because, again, whatever you're learning in the home is what you're going to take outside. And then marriage. I'm a sucker for love. I love love when it's healthy and positive. And a part of my ultimate career goals is to help couples, both married and not married, just communicate and love on each other better. I enjoy guiding people, giving advice, and just being an ear, and then also being a safe haven for people. So, yeah, that's me. I currently work at Peachford Hospital. It's a psychiatric hospital for behavioral health, mental health, and substance abuse. I also want to be a high school guidance counselor. My favorite population to work with is the adolescent population, teenagers. I just feel like that time in an individual's life when you're a teenager is one of the most troubling times, one of the most confusing times, pretty much the hardest time you're going to go through as a developing person. You're all confused, you're trying to figure out where you fit in, what you want to do in your life, who your friends are, who aren't, if you should listen to mom and dad, if you feel like listening to mom and dad. There's so many things that go on in the teenage brain, and it's just intriguing to me. And then I feel like I can get through to them. I think they feel comfortable with talking to me and being open with me because I look like them. I get carded everywhere I go. I'm 27 and I've had a person at the gas station tell me I look 15. So my internship for getting my MSW was at the Cobb County School District under the supervision of the supervisor of all of the social workers in Cobb County. She was amazing. I don't know if she wants me to say her name, so I'm not gonna say her name. Pretty much I got to get the full-on experience on what being a school social worker is all about. It's a lot of work, but you work closely with the kids, and that's really what I want to do. What's your favorite sport? Although I don't play it as much, my favorite sport is tennis. I don't even watch it, but I'm really good at it, or I used to be good at it because I haven't played in a long time. But when I was younger, I have several trophies for winning. Like, I played doubles, I played singles, and I used to kill it. Don't know why I stopped. I like to think of myself as like a Renaissance woman, so at the time I was playing tennis, I was also running track, I was also a cheerleader, straight A student, honor roll student. It was just a lot going on for me in high school. Not even like in a negative way. I just personally like to dive into as many things as I can, especially as a kid, because you want to know what you're good at. So I tried it all, and I'm athletic, so I was great at tennis. I'm pretty fast, not the fastest, but I'm fast. And I was a great cheerleader. I was a captain. But I do plan to pick up a tennis racket this summer. Am I in a relationship? Yes, I am in a relationship. You guys have seen him on my YouTube channel, maybe like once or twice. I didn't necessarily introduce him, he just was there, you know? You may see him on here. Honestly, I'm sure you will. He kind of has a little bit of reservations about YouTube because him and his ex had a YouTube channel. So I don't necessarily force him. I don't even ask him to do YouTube with me at all. But y'all should know that he asked me to make an Instagram together. So we have an account, and it's called Danny's Key. And he asked me, did I want to do that? So he probably gonna be on my YouTube making some episodes with me in the future. But will we have a couple's account? I don't think so. I think we'll just do a few videos here and there on mine, which is fine. So yeah, I do have a boyfriend, and that's my baby. I guess some of the things I would want to know about somebody is, do they believe in God? So for me, I 100% believe in God. I don't affiliate myself with any specific religion. I was raised as a Christian. I have been baptized on 2 separate occasions, but I fell off of church when I was 16 because one of my best friends was shot and killed, and that really just messed me up. She was only 17, and at that time I really just was like, to God. That's why I say I understand the teenage mentality and how they deal with things or cope with things or don't cope with things, you know? Because I was a teenager. We all were teenagers, but I feel like when adults get to a certain level of adult, they forget that they were once teenagers. And for me, I feel like I never want to forget that. I never want to forget how it was, especially if I plan to work with that population. I never want to forget the type time I was on at that time, because then I'll be able to better serve that population. And then at some point in college, I found my way back. I went to church a couple times, and I just kind of realized that church isn't for me. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as I still believe, one, and I have a personal relationship with God. I think everybody should have a personal relationship with God, because God knows your heart, and He knows when you're not being honest and you're not being real. So I pride myself on being honest and being real. And honestly, I don't enjoy church. I don't enjoy the things that come with church. Main part that I enjoy about church is when the preacher preaches. I'm also like picky about that. It depends on the delivery. Sometimes preachers can be just a bit theatrical, in my opinion. I hate to use that word when it comes to people's religion, but that's just the best word I can come up with right now. I don't like the theatrics of church. I like the word. I like to get closer to God because I understand the word a lot better. So while I don't associate myself with being a Christian, I was raised as a Christian. So the Christian way is sort of how I get my spiritual satisfaction minus the church. I stated earlier, I am not really big on drinking unless it's champagne or wine. I love me some wine. I'm a smoker. I smoke weed. Y'all gonna have to bear with me sometimes with these videos because even though I'm very transparent and I'm an open book, y'all can ask me anything and I would literally tell you everything there is to know. I have to be careful because my transparency often involves other people in their business, like my man. I can't sit here and talk too much about everything that I did with my friends because they might not want people to know, you know? So it's just certain things. If y'all find me contradicting myself because I said that I'm very transparent and then I go and I do something where, or I say something where I'm like hesitant to really speak about it, understand that it's because somebody else is in mind and I respect other people's privacy. Just because I'm an open book doesn't mean that everybody and their mom have to be an open book. It's just too much. Like, everything is too much. You need to be careful. I don't like to get crazy with me. Damn, it's been 15 minutes. Okay, stop. Alright, I'm gonna go wash this off my face. And give my honest opinion. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. My face feels pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm a little red. I rinsed it with water and then I took a rag and really got into it. And things feel pretty smooth. Everything feels very, very smooth. Apparently it's supposed to help with lines and stuff. Y'all know I'm too young for all of that, but it feels nice. Okay. Spa subscriptions. 1 of 6. I approve. That one again was the gold gel face mask. I'm gonna wash this off. Oh my god. How did I break it? I really broke a damn thing. Good as new. Thanks for tuning into my channel and joining me on my first episode of Mask and Mimosas.